Yo, what's going on, y'all? Back again with another video, man. Another banger. So we're just gonna hop right into it. That's the title. You're going to get respect when you on body game, bro. No ifs, ands, buts about it. You're going to get the respect, man. You see, I remember I ain't seen my cousins, my family about like 3 years, right? Since I was like a freshman in college, like 3 years ago. Yeah, I think it's around 3 years ago, to be honest with you. And my freshman year of college, you know what I mean, I was lean and built like kind of like not as big as I am now. I was more like lean, toned up, fast. Cause I played DB, I played cornerback. So you got some people who got just you got some good DBs, some big DBs, and you got the small DBs, right? But more than likely, the cornerbacks are like the leanest on the team, the smallest, the quickest, because you going against receivers who you don't know what they're doing. So you gotta be quick on your feet. You gotta be able to move fast playing cornerback. So like I said, I wasn't like that big. I was like more so lean, more than I am now. Cause now I don't play football no more. I just I still work. I just work out and I just not I don't do too many speed workouts, to be honest with you. So I'm bigger than I am now. My freshman year of college. So my freshman year of college, right? They had seen me. They said, "Oh, you getting big?" You know what I mean? Like, college they get the weights, they get the weight program in college plus the food and stuff. So college is gonna get you right pretty much once you get there. So flash forward to probably like the start of this year, like going, I think it's like around like December or something like that, right? And I seen them again. Like I said, it's been 3 years since I had seen them. And bro, when they seen me, they were like, "Bro, god damn!" Like the shock in their eyes, they facial expressions and all that. They were shocked when they had seen me, cause like I said, it's been 3 years since I had seen them, bro. My cousins and stuff. We went to go play basketball. They were like, "Damn, you got big, bro. You got big." And mind you, like I grew up together with them since I was like I say about 12, 13 years old. I'm 22 now. So they see me go from a little boy to a man. Because working out at the end of the day is hard at the end. Well, it's not hard, to be honest with you. It just you can have the right mindset when it comes to working out, because you got work plus you may have kids, you may have stress, you may have anything in life, bro. But you can still always get a good workout in. Now, to be honest with you, I do advise you to goddamn, you see behind me, a little gym. That makes working out 10 times easier, because you ain't gotta get off of work. You just wake up out of your bed and go straight to the gym. You know what I mean? You don't need all that damn equipment and stuff like that. All that the gym equipment they be having. You don't need all that unless you want to be a bodybuilder, somebody who wants to be just toned all the way up, jacked up, all that type stuff. But over here, bro, you don't need all that shit. Just start with the basic stuff, bro. Just start with the basic stuff, whether that's be push-ups. You can do some. You can buy you like a little pull-up bar. You can go to the park. They got the little monkey bars. You can do pull-ups on that. You ain't gotta have all that extra stuff, bro. Cause think about it, right? I know people say, like, people who are in jail who got locked up. They always say like they got toned, they got big. But the thing is, they had extra time. You know, like when you locked up for like however many years you locked up for, you're gonna have way more time in your hands than the average person. Well, than everybody, to be honest with you, because you ain't gotta work, you ain't gotta do nothing. The only thing you do is just work out, go to sleep, go home, and shit like that. But what I'm trying to say is, like, they still got toned up too, though. But obviously they had more time on their hands. Now you can just do like a little 30-minute workout. 25-minute workout. Do like 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, something, bro. Don't just let yourself get obese or fat or just be skinny. Get some type of muscle on your body at the end of the day, because of respect. You know what I mean? Like I said, my cousins, when they had seen me, they were like, "Man, you done got big. You got big, bro." Since the last time you see me, because remember, when you see somebody every single day, you're not really gonna see their progress or see somebody once. When you see people from like every couple of months, every couple of months, when you see people, right, you gonna be like, you gonna notice a change that they didn't notice really, because I remember when I was like working out for real, I wasn't really eating the right foods and whatnot. I was in a whole bunch of BS, and not the healthy foods, not the protein, none of that stuff. I was eating a whole bunch of BS, right? But at the same time, I was getting big, muscular, but I had fat on me, and I'm thinking like, man, I work out so I can eat what I want to eat, whatever I want to eat, because I work out, right? That's what most people say. I work out good because I want to eat whatever I want to eat, but not knowing that you can't outwork a bad diet, bro. You cannot outwork it in a bad diet. You can't. I tried it. It don't work like that. Trust me, it don't. And the point I'm trying to say is like, I had went and seen my sister, right? And she was like, she noticed that I had got big, like muscle, but like I had a hoodie on because it was kind of cold, so I had a hoodie on when I seen her. So she didn't really see my muscle. She didn't really see the arms because my arms were big. And then she was like, dang, you want to get big, but like your face kind of got like fat a little bit. I'm like, my face got fat. She was like, yeah, you been eating, like you been eating. I'm like, what you mean? Shit, I be working out. Telling my face don't got fat. What the hell? So I'm kind of like, she tripping. You know what I mean? Like she a girl. She don't know what she talking about. But turns out, bro, hey, she was right because she seen the things that I couldn't see. Like when you look at yourself in the mirror, every single day you go to the bathroom and whatnot. You're always looking at yourself. You're not really gonna notice the changes. Somebody else is gonna have to notice them for you. Even if y'all stay in the same house together, like people who you haven't seen in a couple months, they're going to notice the changes that you haven't noticed for real. So yeah, bro. Like when I had back to my story. Well, the respect thing. But yeah, but you're gonna get like a whole bunch of respect, pretty much, bro. Cause like so you out here doing something that most people, especially in the year 2026, going beyond, when everybody is door dashing, like all these ads about DoorDash, all these crumble cookies, drinks, and whatnot, all this bad food for you, bro. You're just gonna stand out. It'll make people respect you. Even like I said, my cousins and stuff, when they had respect, when they saw me, they respected me. Like, oh, what you been doing, bro? I'm trying to get like you. You know what I mean? They respect that because they see you went from somebody. You could be somebody who was fat or somebody who was just skinny to having muscle, having a lean physique. That stuff right there is a lot of hard work and dedication. That's why they're going to respect you. It's kind of like owning a Lamborghini, a McLaren, or any exotic car, right? Hold on. All right, or any exotic car, like people are going to respect that, bro, because they know that owning a McLaren or something like that, it takes a lot of hard work. Same thing with your body, bro. And when you walk into places where that be, the work environment, especially you work in a big spot with with females and stuff, a work environment, a grocery store, people are going the mall, shit, yeah, the grocery store, the mall, or I stay in a big city, so when you go out to eat, you got the little waitress girls out there. They going to stop what they doing, not completely just look at you, but they gonna glance and be like, damn, like you look really good, pretty much. They gonna see you, bro. You always gonna be noticed when you have a nice body, bro. Whether you think it or not, whether you just thinking nobody paying attention to you, nobody's really doing that. People always going to notice a nice body at the end of the day, a nice lean physique, especially if you got a tank. It's summertime, especially if you got a tank top or you walking around at the pool, the beach, stuff like that, bro. People are going to notice because they know that like that's something that's rare nowadays. To be honest with you, I stay in I'm like 20 minutes from Atlanta, so and even in a big city like Atlanta, bro, you really don't see too many people, that's on body game, cause like I said, it's hard. It's not hard. Your mindset. It's hard. It's hard putting down the cookies. It's hard putting down the ice cream. It's hard putting down whatever you want because, like in today's world, like with jobs, with inflation and everything, all this type of stuff. I work too much, I can't do it. They just go home. They go home, play the game, but they can't go home and bust a little 20, 30-minute workout. They do that. They go home, play the game, but they can't go home and bust a 20, 30-minute workout, bro. That's what I'm saying. And you don't have to be the biggest nigga. Just look like you take care of your body. What your nigga name is? The Rock. All these people with all these crazy physiques. But, they take steroids at the end of the day. The Rock, he actually did take steroids, but he had to stop because he was having heart problems. See, that becomes when you try to, take the easy way out, bro, trying to take steroids, trying to take the easy way out, you're going to have problems later on down the road. Yeah, you're going to feel good in the moment, but later on down the road, it's always going to come back and get you, bro. It is, trust me. Just do the hard things, Ryan. Just do the hard things, man. Just do that little workout and watch how people will treat you, even your family members, bro. Like I said, your family, you probably see your family, like the big family gatherings, Thanksgiving, Christmas. When they see you, when they see you from last year, like they might, like last year they seen you, right? You may have been fat, you may have been not the biggest, you know what I mean? But next year, the next fucking Thanksgiving, Christmas dinner, they gonna see that you better in your life, bro. You better in your body, you getting your money right, you doing all this, you elevating your life. People are going to respect that at the end of the day, bro. When they see you from last year when you didn't have nothing to next year, they see that you getting lean, you getting a nice body. Then the next year you keep on getting better. Like I said, elevating. They are going to respect you, bro. Like I said. Also, when you're 30, 40, 50 years old, when people, 40, 50 years old, they're going to fall off. Really, I say about, what do y'all really think, to be honest with you? I say probably like 25, 30, people like fall off, especially like around 40. Like as the older you get, the more you're going to fall off pretty much. People can be fit in their 20s, get around late 20s, early 30s, then they're going to fall off. But you, on the other hand, well, me and you watching this video, we're going to be 30, 40 years old, still getting at it. Like I said, they're going to respect that. That's especially like 30, 35, 40 years old. I'll keep on saying that, but whatever, who cares? You're going to get like a way more respect than compared if when you're younger, 22. But hey, man, I don't know y'all, because they saying like folks my age, younger, hell, even kids, they obese, they having heart problems, having heart problems, bro. You shouldn't be having heart problems at 22, 21, 19, 18, 17, all this. You shouldn't be even having these problems. You see, back in the day, we all used to be outside, bro. You see kids, running outside, playing, having fun. We used to be outside back in the day, man. Now you don't see that no more. Everybody on TikTok, everybody trying to, stunt on Instagram. They not really living life, bro. They're trying to live life through a damn phone, to be honest with you. Most people are trying to live life through a phone, bro, if you really think about it, because look about it. They always scrolling on their damn phone. When you go out in public restaurants, anything like that, people are always on their phone, scrolling, just scrolling, living life on their phone. Their phone is their reality. So when people say you don't have a nice physique, right? Because what they doing? They scrolling on their phones. They looking at niggas who taking steroids who don't or have elite genetics. That's what they looking at. So in their head, they thinking like you don't have a nice physique because you don't have the goddamn the steroid taking dude physique, not knowing that nigga on steroids and shit. Like I said, people living life through their phone. So when you get off your phone and go out into the real world, you realize like, okay, two different things. You know what I mean? Two different things, bro. Like you can goddamn. I haven't been to Miami. I want to go down to Miami one day and see what it's really like. If y'all been to Miami, bro, drop in the comments and let me know. Like, is it really like a whole bunch of Bugattis and Lambos and all that type stuff? Cause that's the only thing I see in Miami. Well, when I see a fucking a goddamn clip on TikTok, Instagram about Miami, a whole bunch of yachts and shit. You know, is it really like that? Cause I want to go out there and see for my damn self. Cause like I said, you gotta go out and see for yourself. To be honest with you, and stop living life through a phone. That's why people be saying, "Oh, it's just money." When it's just money, but they living life through a phone. So, you know, we talking about, we talking about like 8 billion people. You know what I mean? And like 1% of social media. So think about it, bro. 1% of people have that physique. They're talking about some guy, oh, your physique ain't that good. You know, you gotta, cause you looking at niggas on steroids and shit. That's 1% of people, bro, compared to 8 billion niggas. Now, how does that make sense? You know what I mean? You gotta get off your phone and see. I should be the same way. I should think the same shit until I got into the real world. You know what I mean? Go out and explore and shit. But yeah, man, I just got a little rant talking, talking shit, chatting up. But yeah, like back to the 40, 50 years old. Like when you 40, 50, 30 years old, like I said, people your age, they gonna fall off. Their hairline gonna be thin. They gonna be stressed out. Their wife probably not gonna give a goddamn no more sex because they just fell off. But like I said, when you 40, 50, you always gonna have respect, especially from females, bro. Especially from females, man. You know, just the other day I was at the damn basketball court. It was just the nigga was like I think he said like 52, but bro was, he can hoop and he was like keeping up. 52 years old. You don't see that on a daily basis going to the basketball court. That's like once in the goddamn shit. I don't know. It's just rare nowadays. Well, it is rare in general, but especially like in the year 2026. So, yeah, man. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all, man. Catch y'all in the next video.